Welcome to my YouTube channel. Please like, comment, and subscribe. The status test of maritime accident. The status test for the LHWCA determine whether or not the nature of your job, the work that you do, qualifies you for compensation under this federal law. The important thing to be able to prove for the status test is that even though you are not a seaman, you do what qualifies as maritime work. Your work must include that contribute to the maritime nature of your employer's business. You don't have to do maritime work exclusively, but it must comprise at least a portion of your duties on the job. The LHWCA qualification is fairly broad by this definition of status and covers a number of types of position in the maritime industry. As the name of the law describes, all longshoremen and harbor workers qualify. These are the people whose work relates directly to maritime vessels and include ship repair workers, shipbuilders, shipbreakers, worker loading and unloading vessel, and even the truck drivers, taking goods to or from ship, and their mechanics. In other words, status means work contributing to the maritime industry, whatever the specific nature of that work is. There are some types of workers in the harbor area who do not qualify according to the LHWCA status test. A maritime employer has some employees who are not actively engaged in maritime work or contributing to the maritime industry. This includes secretarial and other office workers, anyone working in aquaculture or shipbuilders, and repairers of recreational vessels. Temporary workers may not qualify even if they are doing maritime works, nor do workers with retail stores or recreational outfitters. Of course, captain and crew members also do not qualify because they are seamen and are covered by the Jones Act. And then next about the status test of maritime accident. The second test to determine qualification under the LHWCA is the status test, which is a test of location of maritime work of someone working in the harbor or docks. You may qualify under the status test, but if you can meet the criteria of the status test, you won't qualify for the LHWCA. The status test states that you must work on, near, or adjacent to navigable waters. This means that your work must be conducted either on a ship or very close to it. Most workers doing maritime works on docks, on piers or wharves, in terminal or in other areas used for building, repairing, breaking, or loading or unloading a ship meet the qualification for the status test because this kind of work is typically done near the ship docks in the area. An exception may be if you work on a ship or part of a ship that are kept at another location far from the harbor area. Of course, in the press on, near, or adjacent to navigable waters, the term near is vague rather than specific. Shipyards and harbors can be very large places, and a qualified maritime worker might actually be far from the water by any standard definition of distance, while still doing qualified work. Based on previous court cases, the general guideline is that 1 mile is the status limit. If you are doing maritime works, but it is a mile or more from the water or the boundary of a shipyard or other similar working area, you probably won't pass the status test. And then next about a longshore and harbor workers. Compensation is status and situs tests. And the longshore and harbor workers. Compensation Aids or LHWCA is a federal law and workers' compensation program for specific types of maritime employees. The law differs from the Jones Act in that it is a workers' compensation program and with regard to who qualified for the benefits. While the Jones Act is exclusively for seamen, the LHWCA protects many of the maritime workers who don't meet the definition of a seaman, but still contribute to the industry. Generally, this law includes longshoremen and other workers in harbor and ports. Another difference is that if you qualify under this program, you do not have to show that your employers was negligent in causing your accident. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to give like, comment, and subscribe.